Do you find yourself with a knot in your stomach as you head out on a first date? If so, this video is for you. We are going to talk about 3 rituals that are easy to do that will help you get in the zone. I'm Dr. Alexandra Solomon, a professor, a couples therapist, and an author, and I am passionate about giving you the insights and tools that you need to create happy and healthy romantic relationships. So dating can be fun and exciting. Meeting new people, trying new places, doing new activities, but dating can also be really stressful. That's because anything that has to do with attraction, romantic love, falling in love is literally designed to stir us to the core, to stir emotions in us. So it makes sense that even a first date can stir up some pretty powerful and uncomfortable feelings of anxiety. So think about it like a bell-shaped curve. At one end of the bell-shaped curve would be having zero anxiety, feeling nothing on the inside. You don't necessarily want to be there as you head out on a first date because that sense of anticipation, excitement, interest is part of what helps us be really present and be really invested. We also don't want to hang out at the other end of the curve where we feel like we might throw up and our palms are really sweaty and we feel like we can't manage the anxious feelings inside of us. We want to find some shade of gray between disengaged and overwhelmed, where we feel excited, interested, and curious, but not completely flooded with anxiety. So let me share with you 3 rituals that you can do to help you get ready and feel confident as you head out on a first date. The first ritual is watch your negative self-talk. So all of us are having a conversation inside of our heads all day long. It's just the nature of being human. But what I want you to pay attention to is the quality of the conversation that you're having with yourself. If the conversation you're having with yourself is full of self-critical and self-deprecating kinds of comments, I want you to start to notice that and develop a practice of replacing those negative comments that you're making about yourself with something that is more positive, more gentle, more self-compassionate, and more affirming. It doesn't have to be that you're in front of the mirror with rocky music playing, unless that feels good to you. But what it needs to be is something where you are just offering yourself some gentleness. This is hard. I'm being brave. I've got this. I'm enough as I am. And those kinds of messages counteract the fearful, critical stuff that can go on inside of our heads. So ritual number 1 is watching the negative self-talk. Ritual number 2 is getting really clear and staying really clear about your motivation. There are lots of different reasons why people are in the dating world. Some people are looking for a one-night stand, a hookup. Some people are hoping to find somebody they can build a life with. So the degree to which you can be honest with yourself about what it is that you want is going to help you feel more confident as you head out the door on a first date. The way that I often see this playing out is that somebody is really interested in the possibility of a romantic relationship, but they attach to that desire a story that is a judgmental story, something about oftentimes, I'm weak for wanting love, I don't want to be that person, I'm scared of coming across as needy or dependent. So we attach these stories oftentimes to the desire for love. And so I just want to put a reminder out there that the desire for love is a really deeply human desire. The desire to want to love and be loved is really deeply human. So just be mindful that if you're somebody who is dating in the hopes of finding love, just let yourself be in that space. It doesn't mean that you're going to show up for date 1 and, spill out your whole life story, but it does mean that at least you're gentle and compassionate with yourself about your motivation and what it is that you are open to in terms of possibilities. Ritual number 3 is to get clear for yourself about when it's time to crowdsource and when it's time to ask your friends to back off. So one of the interesting things about dating in the modern age is there's lots of possibility for friends to be involved in each other's dating lives. And this is, I think, a really perennial interest that we all have. We're all curious about love. We all want to weigh in on each other's love lives. But with the advent of smartphones and dating apps, it's so easy to swap phones and swipe for each other, to crowdsource just the right text. And sometimes that can be really helpful. But sometimes you may need to draw a line and say to your tribe, I love you, thank you, but I'll take it from here. In doing so, that can really boost your confidence. Sometimes if you have an open door policy and your friends are weighing in at every stage of the game, you can start to lose a sense of your own voice and what you want and what you need and what's going to work for you. And that can really drain your sense of confidence, and you can start to feel really insecure and unsure about being able to handle yourself in the dating world. So it may be that a ritual you need is to put up that boundary and really experience yourself making choices, crafting a text, deciding what you're going to do next. And that can boost your confidence and help you feel like you've got this. So there you have it, brave love warriors. 3 rituals that you can use to boost your confidence and get you in the zone for a first date. If you need an additional boost of confidence and you're feeling like you're ready to love bravely, head over to my website and download a free chapter from Loving Bravely, 20 Lessons of Self-Discovery to help you get the love you want.